Andariki Namaskaramulu. Today is the 9th day of our classes on Sanatana Dharma. To recapitulate, we had so far completed introduction to Sanatana Dharma by Dr. C.S.R. Prabhugaru, an introduction to Vedas, and also Vedas for 2 classes by Krishna Murari Tripathi ji. And then we had 3 classes on Upanishads. And now we started again with the Krishna Murari Tripathi Garu on Vedangas. 1 class we have finished on Saturday, and this is the 2nd class. From tomorrow and day after, we will have Dharma Shastras. After that, again, we will get back to Dr. C.S.R. Prabhugaru on Darshanams, Vimana Shastra, and Bhagavad Gita. So this is the program which has been already circulated to you as a training program. Now, let us start the session with Vande Mataram and chant Prarthana. After that, we will hand over to the speaker. Let us request Challa Chitbabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayajasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Suprajosna pulakitayaminim Pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim Suhasinim Sumadhura bhashinim Sukhadam varadam mataram Vande mataram Vande mataram
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి. Challa Chitbabu Garu. Now let us request Satyaji to chant Prarthana.
Namaskaram. Let's do meditation for 1 minute. Let's close our eyes, sit straight. Let's watch our breath. Let's focus on the class for the next hour and a half. Om. 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 गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु। ॐ श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशिरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
धन्यवाद मुरली। So let us request Krishna Murari Tripathi ji to unmute. Just highlight.
सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। So now we are going to start our Vedanga session. Vishvam darpana drishyamana-nagari tulyannijantargatam पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिबोधभूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। वागीशाद्याः सुमनसः सर्वार्थानामुपक्रमे यन्नत्वा कृतकृत्या स्युः तन्नमामि गजाननम्। आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इदानीं वयं वेदांगं पठामः। सर्वेभ्यो पुनः एकवारम् अस्यां कक्षायां भवतां भवतीनां च सनातन धर्म एवंच वेद संस्कृत समिति पक्षतः हार्दं स्वागतं व्याहरामः। Vedangam. So there are 6 Vedangas. We already covered Shiksha and Kalpa. I think Vyakarana also. So today we have to learn Nirukta, Chanda and Jyotisha. And then after that, we'll go through it. So Nirukta Shastra. Nirukta Shastra has 14 Acharya, 14. And Yaskacharya is a very prominent Acharya of the Nirukta Shastra. Nirukta means Nirvachana Shastra. So, what is Nirukta? So, the Yaskacharya gave definition about the Nirukta Shastra. Varnagamaha, Varna Viparyayascha, Dvau Chaparau Varna Vikaranashau, Dhatos Tadarthishayena Yogaha, Taduchyate Panchavidham Niruktam. 5 types of Niruktas. Varnagamaha, Varnanam Agamaha, Varnagamaha. Varna Viparyaya, Varnanam Viparyaya itukte. Changes of the Varnas. Varnas is words. And the Vaucha Apara Varna Vikaranaso. Varna Vikara and Varna Vinasha. Dhatos Tadarthishayena. Arthatishayaha. Yoga, Taduchade Panchavidan Niruktam. And Niruktam Shrotram Uchade. The Nirukta Vedanga is called the ears of the Veda Purusha. Each Vedanga is connected to the Veda Purusha's parts, body parts. So, like Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya, Hastau Kalpotha Pathyate, Jyotisham Ayanam Chakshuhu, Niruktam Shrotram Uchate. Nirukta Shastra is the Shrotram. Shrotram is the Karanam. So, ears. So, Nirukta means etymology, and it explains the reason why a particular word has been used. And the only work which has survived as a specimen as a Vedanga etymology is the Nirukta of Yaska. It is commentary on Nighantu, which is a list of words found in the Vedas. So, how the Nirukta Shastra started? There are 3 kandam. Nighantuk Kandam, Naigama Kandam, and Daivata Kandam. Nighantuk Kandam is their list of words. The difficult word what is in the Vedas, and Laukika Vyakaranam, Padani Vyakaranam. Unable to tell the exact meaning of those words. So we need a help of the Nirukta Shastra. So it is called the Nirvachana Shastra. Yesterday, last class, we discussed about the Acharya Kasmat. Acharyasya Paribhasha we discussed. Acharya's definition. So Acharya Kasmat, Acharya आचारंगाहति आचिनोत्यर्थान आचिनोति बुद्धिमतीवा. And the next kandam is called the Naigama kandam. So also the very difficult words of the in Vedas. So they gave an explanation about the those words and also Nirvachan. And then third is the Daivata kandam. Daivat kandam is the Devata Adhyaya, deities chapters. And Tisra Iva Devata iti Nirukta. How many types of devatas? The Nirukta Shastra teaches us 3 types of devas. Antariksha Sthaniya, Prithvi Sthaniya, and Dyu Sthaniya. Tisra Iva Devata iti Nirukta iti Vakyam Labhyate. Explain the explanation of the words, particularly those that are like a unclear meaning. Unclear meaning that each word has a root word and there are prefixes and suffixes, adding the prefix and suffix. And it helps to the grammar. But sometimes, like Hava Mehe, I told you, and other lot of words, and Ram, Devasaha. So it's unclear meaning. So how we understand that? So we need a help of this Nirukta Shastra. So the auxiliary discipline has focused on linguistic analysis to help establish the proper meaning of the words given the context they are used in. So tradition ascribed the Nighantu to Kashyapa Prajapati. The Nighantus are 5 chapters. We discussed about 3 chapters, and another the 2 chapters is the Parishishta. So which are again divided into the 3 sections. Yeah. Yaska has mentioned a considerable number of important grammarian as his predecessors in the Nirukta, such as Galava, Shakapudi, and Kathaka. Nirukta is very important for several reasons. Firstly, it represents the type of the earliest classical style and in this respect stand by itself. Secondly, it's the oldest known attempt in the field of Vedic etymology. So we know about the Nirukta Shastra. It divided in the 3 sections. And then Devata Kandam, Nigam Kandam, and Nigantu Kandam. And what are the importance of the Nirukta Shastra? So it helped to know unclear meaning of the Vedas. So just you should have to understand that why this is the why we learn, and what is the importance of the Nirukta Shastra. Because you'll have a questions about that. If there is a grammar, Vyakarana Shastra, Vedika Vyakaranam Asti, Tatha Katham Nirukta Shastra se kim prayojanam, etadrisham prashna, etadrishaha prashna agachan. So you all have a questions. If there is a Vyakarana grammar Shastra, scripture, so why we need Nirukta Shastra? So lot of meanings. So the answer is there are a lot of arthavabodhe nirapekshataya padajadam yatroktam tan niruktam. Another meaning of the Nirukta Shastra. Arthavabodhe, to know the meaning of the Vedas. Nirapekshataya. Apeksha means expectation. So without any help of the other Shastras, and the Nirukta Shastra gave us a meaning of the Vedas. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it is coming. It is not yet come.
Oh, sorry. Now it is coming?
Yeah, it is there. Right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't. So, Aniruddha Shastra. Arthavabodhe निरपेक्षतया पदजातम यत्रोक्तम तन्निरुक्तम. So arthavabodhe, we know about the arthavabodha, like we have Trambakam Yajamahe, this is a mantra. So arthavabodham, if we are going to know about the exact meaning of the mantra, so we need a help of grammar shastra, Vyakarana shastra. So we know about the Trini Ambakam, Yasyedi Triambakam. Triambakam is who has 3 eyes. So you understand the meaning of the Triambakam through the grammar. But like lot of words we don't know about through the grammar. We don't know through based on the grammar. So we need a help of Nirukta Shastra. I don't remember the exact words like Hava Mahe, we know that, and lot of words, not these words, Hava Mahe, the meaning is the same, but we can't siddha from the Vyakarana Shastra, Laukika Vyakarana. So Nirukta Shastra help us. Arthavabodhe nirapekshataya. There is no expectations from the other shastras. If we are going to know about the Vedartham or any meanings, we need a lot of help of the shastras, scriptures. So we need to learn shastras. Because Vedo Khilo Dharmul, Veda is the root of all the dharmas and all whatever happened in this world, in cosmos. So Vedas, Tatra Nirapeksha Ravaha Shruti. What is the meaning of Vedas? The Nirapeksha Ravaha Shruti. No expectation from the other scriptures. That is a Nirapeksha. Sapeksha means Apeksha. Apeksha asti yasya tad viparitam asti. Nirapeksham apeksha nasti. अन्य शास्त्रस्य अपेक्षा यदि भवति चेत् तर्हि सापेक्षं भवति, परञ्च यदि न भवति तो निरपेक्षं. तो निरुक्तशास्त्रमपि अस्ति निरपेक्षशास्त्रं. तो अर्थावबोधे, अर्थज्ञानाय, अर्थावबोधनाय निरपेक्षतया, अपेक्षारहिताय पदजातम, पद इत्युक्ते पदम, पदजातम अर्थावबोधे निरपेक्षतया यत्रोक्तम तन्निरुक्तम. निरुक्त शास्त्र. नेक्स्ट इज द छंद शास्त्र. छन्दः छन्दांसि छादनात् इति छन्दः. Chadi achadane, a root word, that chanda iti bhavati. So Vedic meter or poetic meter. So there are 7 main chanda: Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagati. These 7 are main chandas, and after that lot of Vedic chanda and Laukik chanda. Like I'm just giving an example, then you will all understand that. I think you all know Saundarya Lahari. Saundarya Lahari, a text. So there is a chanda called Shikharini Chandam. Shikharini means, Shikhar means mountain, and Shikharini means the daughter of mountain. So who is the daughter of mountain? Parvati. So the stuti of the Saundarya Lahari is in Shikharini Chandam. So what is how you recite? Because a lot of people reciting And sometimes they face a problem where they have to stop because they don't know. So these problems arrive a lot to the learners who don't know the chanda. So so what is the definition about the Shikharini Chandam? So rasai rudraischinna yamanas bhala gah shikharini. So rasaihi ityukte shad rasa. So 6 rasas. Rudrahi ityukte 11 rudras. So there are 11 and plus 6, 17. So each line has a 17 words in Shikharani Chandam, and you should have to pause first in the 6 words and after that 11 words. So Yati, it's in Sanskrit called Yati. You have to do the stop there. It's called the Yati. So Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shaktah Prabhavitum Nache Devam Devo Nakhalu Kushala Spanditumapi Adaspamaradhyam Harihara Virinchadibhirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Kathamagrita Punya Prabhavati. And another type of recitation, but the main I am telling that you should have to stop on first with the 6 words and after that 11 words. Shiva Shaktya Yukto Shiva Shaktya Yuktaha. There is no counting of the half words in Sanskrit grammar. So Shiva 1, 2, Shaktya 3, 4, Yuktaha 5, 6. So Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Nache Devam Devo Nakhalu Kushala Spanditumapi, like this. So if you are going to recite any, like in Anushtup Chandam, there are 32 words. Each padam has 8 words. So like Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. So Vakratunda Mahakaya, 8 words. Vakratunda Mahakaya, 8 words. 8 words. So you should have to know about that, where you can stop. Other than you will make a mistake and then different meaning of that word, the shlokas. So please take care of the chanda. First you should have to learn. So we need to learn, study Vedangas. So Chandas Vedanga is regarded as the feet of the Veda Purusha. Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya. The feet of the Veda Purusha, and the body of the Vedas rests on the Chanda, which are in the nature on feet. Each mantra of Veda has special chandas, just as it has a presiding devatas. So according to Nirukta, the term chanda is derived from the root chad, chadi ahladane, to cover. Chadi achhadane, kshamyata. Chadi achhadane, to cover. Chad, a root word, chadi achhadane. And meter is called chandas because it covers the sense of the mantra. So without feet, we can't go anywhere. So mantra also, without chanda, we can't perform, we can't recite. We are unable to recite. So it is called chandaha padam tu vedasya. It is the feet of Veda Purusha. The chanda are designed for the purpose of securing the proper reading and reciting of Vedic texts. So the text dealing with Vedic meters are as follows. Rik Pratishakya, Shankhan Shrauta Sutra, Nidana Sutra of Samaveda, and Chanda Sutra of Pingala. So very famous Chanda Sutra. Pingala Chanda Sutra it is a very famous, and people are studying this Chanda Sutra. Each of them contains a section verifying slightly from each other of Vedic meters. And then next is the Kalpa Sutra. Kalpa Hastau Kalpotha Pathyate. Kalpa itukte rituals and Hasta Shastra. Hasta. We need, so it is a arms of the Veda Purusha. The other Vedanga is Kalpa, which is called the arms of the Veda Purusha. It is especially intended for the proper application of the Vedic text. The Kalpa Sutra are those which in their contents are directly connected with the Brahmanas and Aranyakas. So we discussed about there are four parts of the Vedas: Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyakas, and Upanishads. So Brahmanas and Aranyakas connected with the Kalpa Sutras. It was the ritual Kalpa, the set contents of the Brahmanas, which first received systematic treatment in the manual called as the Kalpa Sutra. They contain the rules in the Sutra style, referring of Yajna. So we know about that. Whatever our Shastras, and first it is in our Sutras. Sutra means like Athato Dharma Jigyasa, Athato Dharmam Vyakhyāsyāmaha. So like Atha Yoga Anushasanam, Atha Shabda Anushasanam. So this is the words, Sutras. And then after that the Vartika, and after that the Mahabhashya. So it is a rules to learn our scriptures. Sutra it's very like some words like Athato Dharma Jigyasa. But if we are going to do the Vyakhya of the Dharma Jigyasa, so it takes 2-3 pages. So our seers was great, and they has given us a lot of gems of the knowledge, and we really appreciate their help of this generation. We don't have to go to the laboratory, because in science sections people are normally they go to the laboratory and they do a lot of research. They take 14 years, 15 years, and 20 years. But we don't have to think about that, because our seers has written everything. We have to just go to the library, and we need a guru, so we can understand the exact whatever written in Rig Veda, Yajurveda, and Samaveda, and Atharvaveda, and also the Shastras. I'm going to tell about the astronomy. Jupiter is a very biggest graha, planet of the planetary system. We haven't went there, but we know about that because our Shastra says. Whatever our Shastra says, that we should have to make a faith. Without faith, because it is a true. I'm not telling that it is not true. So we have to study books. Don't have to experiment a lot, because already they have done a lot of experiment. So just I'm telling that if we are going to know about the exact Vijnana, science, so just we have to go to the library and related text we have to study it. And after it was a they are more practical than the Brahmana Grantha. It's the most part of taken up with historical, etymological, and theological discussion. They are also considered significant for the study of Vedic culture and society. So Kalpa, rituals instruction, the field focus on standardizing and procedures of the Vedic rituals. There are a lot of rituals like Agnihotram, a lot of the Shauta Yagam. So the Kalpa related, there are 4 types of the Kalpa Sutras. Dharma Sutra, Shrauta Sutra, and Dharma Sutra, Shrauta, Grihya Sutra, and Shulba Sutra. So Dharma Sutra, the Dharma Sutra teaches us how to live with a dharma. And Shrauta Sutra tells about the performing the yajna, Shrauta yajna. There are 3 types of yajna also: Shrauta yajna, Grihya yajna, and Paddhati yajna. And then the Shulba Sutra, it is so when we are going to perform the yajna, so we need a mandap. Mandap means the house of the fire. So how to make like a Suparna Chiti, falcon Chiti, it's called. So a lot of mathematics in the Shulba Sutra, and also it's called the Rajju Vidya, rope principles. And after that, the Grihya Sutra. So who was the Grihastha? So Grihastha has how to perform this ritual. So Kalpa Sutras help us to live in this loka with the dharmam, yajnam, and the dharma, grihya, and shulba, and how to make the yajna mandapa. So these teaches us from the Kalpa Sutra, and Hastaha Kalpauta Patthate. Kalpa Shastra is the hasta of the Veda Purusha. So these are 4 types of the Kalpa Sutras. Shrauta Sutras dealing with the Shrauta Yajna. Shrauta Yajna is Agnihotra, Darsha Purnamasa, Chaturmasya, Soma Yajna. Grihya Sutra dealing with the domestic ceremonies, and Dharma Sutra dealing with the dharma and social laws, and Shulba Sutras dealing with the rules of measurement of the fire altars. And then next is the Jyotisha. So the Vedang Jyotisha is called the IA, the organ of the sight of the Veda Purusha. So Jyotisha Vayanan Chakshuhu. Jyotisha, and also there are 2 parts: astrology and astronomy. So it is so we are talking about here the astronomy. So both sections come from the Jyotish Shastra. So the object of Jyotish Vedanga is to convey such knowledge of days and hours of the Vedic yajna. So why is this important, Jyotish Shastra? In yajna, because Veda hi yajnartham abhipravrittaha kalanupurva vihitascha yajnaha tasmadidam kala vidhana shastram yod jyotisham vedasa veda yajnana. It's a kala vidhana shastram also. And without Jyotish Shastra, we don't know where we perform the yajna, which time, muhurta, and what is the exact day of the, like if we are going to do the Upanayanam, so Vasante like Upanayanam to Vasanta Rito, Upanayanam Kartavyam Brahmananam, Grishme Rajanyah. The Kshatriya's Upanayanam will happen on the Grishma Ritau, Sharadi Vaishyaha, and Vaishyanam Upanayanam Sharad Ritau Bhavati. So these types of knowledge we have to learn from the Jyotish Shastra. And also, what is important? So Yatha Shikha Mayuranam, Naganam Manayo Yatha, Tadavad Vedanga Shastranam, ज्योतिषम मूर्धनि स्थितम. So yatha shikha mayurana, peacock has a shikha, and without shikha, peacock activities, you can't understand that. And it is a peacock protect their shikhas like a pranam. So yatha shikha mayuranam, and naganam manayo yatha, and all the snack like a sarpam, they have a madi. Not all have, but some of them, and they protect the money very they don't have to lose. They don't want to lose the money. Tadvad Vedanga Shastranam tathaiva prakarena Vedanga Shastraha Jyotisham Murdhani Sthitam. So Jyotisha is so importance of the Jyotisha a lot in Vedanga Shastra. So it gives some rules of calculating and fixing time of yajna. Like we discussed about Veda hi yajnartham abhipravrittaha, yajnartham pravrittaha, and in the Brahmanas and Aranyakas we find frequent allusions to astronomical subjects, and even in the hymns we find traces which indicate a certain advance in the observation of the moon. Planetary system and astronomy, the Jyotish Shastra tells about a lot of who is the further planet and who is the nearest planet, and what is the color of that planet, what is the beauty the planet will going to give, and these types of planetary system and like questions from the Veda. Kasvide kaki charati, kasvide kaki charati, kaha ekaki charati, kausvijayate punah. So it's a question answers in the Vedas. So answer that. Surya ekaki charati chandrama jayate punah. Surya ekaki charati. So and the Chandra is the going to behind the Surya. And also in 9 planetary system, you have to think about the Surya is the middle of the all 9 planets. And when we are going to perform the Navagraha Puja, we do that. And you know that the first in the middle of the Surya and Ishan Koda is the Buddha, and the front of the Surya is the Shukra, and the corner Agneya Bhagam is called I think Soma, and Surya's right side Mars, Mangal, and left side Guru, and the Surya's downside one Shani and Rahu and Ketu. Like so, these Navagrahas are living together. So Kasvide Ekaki Jal, the Surya Ekaki, the Surya is the king of the planet. So we haven't done any research, and just whatever our seers told about, like written in the books, in the text, just we should have to read, and then we understand the exact meaning of the word and this beauty. But other people, they are doing the research, and other countries, lot of countries doing research about that, and they like a lot of money they wasted to do the research. because I'm not telling that they're wasting their money, but they are going to know about this knowledge with a lot of effort, but we don't have to do a lot of effort. Just we have to learn our granthas, and then we will easily we understand that. So generally Maharshi Lagadhacharya is the Acharya of the Vedanga Jyotisha. Lagada is the regarded as the author of this Vedangas. And this is a very difficult text, and therefore is not clear on several points to scholars even today. Yeah, it is very difficult. I'm telling that normal Jyotisha is the very different, but the Lagadhacharya Jyotisha is very difficult. We find many Sanskrit treatises on astronomy and mathematical calculations. Bhaskaracharya, Varaha Mihira, and Aryabhatta are known ancient scholars conversant with these scientific subjects. The principles established by them are in use in the modern world. Jyotisha, right time for rituals with the help of position of nakshatras and astronomy. This auxiliary Vedic discipline focus on time keeping. So Jyotisha Shastra. Nowadays people are learning that there are two types of Jyotisha. Phalita Jyotisha, Ganita Jyotisha, and Siddhanta Jyotisha. Three types are. And they are predicting their horoscope, and just there, and after that they will give the remedies of this. So I'm thinking that it is a very normal Jyotisha, the Bhavishya, because what is the meaning of Jyotisha astrologer? Daivagya. Daivaham ityukte bhagyam. Gya ityukte janati. Daivam janati ti Daivagya. And Vedam janati Vedagya. Daiva to bhagyam janati. So it is a definition between the Jyotisha Acharya and Jyotisha. And after that, lot of things we are going to normally cover with those sections. Because if we are going to talk about each section, it takes 5 days, 6 days. Like Rig Veda, there are a lot of suktas, and if we are going to discuss about the suktas, it takes a lot of times, and also each Vedangas. So just you are in this course, so to learn that, to enter this world, and after that you'll have to, if you have interest, any sections, just go to do the research. So just it's a like a entry of admission of those courses. So in audition, and after that the Upaveda. Veda and Vedanga, and then Upaveda. So in audition, each of the Vedas consist of a secondary knowledge source called Upaveda. They are Rigveda. Ayurveda is the Upaveda of Rigveda. Dhanurveda is the Upaveda of Yajurveda. And Gandharveda is the Upaveda of Samaveda. And Arthashastra or Sthapatya Vidya, Shilpa Vidya is the Bhaishajya Vidya is the Upaveda of the Atharvaveda. So these are Upavedas, Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, and Gandharva Veda, and Arthashastra. And the Veda are mainly for performing the yajna, as quoted, Veda hi yajnartham abhipravritta kalanupurva vihitascha yajnaha tasmadidam kalavidhana shastram yod jyotisham vedasa veda yajnana, like that. So yajna are divided into two major class, Havir yajna and Soma yajna. So an attempt has been made under the project. Okay, so this is a different thing. So like the yajna is divided into the two, like a three here is not, I think, two for the normal, but divided into three part. Paka yajna, Soma yajna, and Havir yajna. So Havir yajna means there are 7 Havir yajnas, and Pak yajna means Pak yajna, there are 7 Pak yajna, and Soma yajna, there are 7 types of Soma yajna. And it is a section of the yajna section. So I think we have to stop here. And thus I'm telling that whatever we are learning, it's a very normal for the Vedic scholars or Vedas and Vedangas. But for you all, you all have a very good understanding of the Vedas and Vedangas. But if you want to know a lot of any sections, then you should have to learn. It takes formally 6 months, 1 year to know each sections, like if Rig Veda or Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Atharva Veda, even Vedangas. So beginner level, I have taught you about Vedas and Vedangas, and I hope you all understand. And if any queries, any questions, if you have, please ask. And then, because a lot of sections I think you can't understand because some Vedic words I use there. So please ask. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dhanyavadaha, Krishna.
Dhanyawad.
So we will have some interaction with the participants. Those who want to interact with the speaker, raise your hands. In the chat box, are there any questions?
Yeah, there are questions. I'll
Can you
go
start
one
with
by
the
one.
rapid question session?
Right. So the first question is, so when Shishyas learn Vedas, do they keep referring to all the Vedangas? For example, Nirukta or Nikanta, Vyakarana, or just a minute. For understanding of rituals, etc., is that they will learn Vedangas first, or is it done along with Vedas?
So previously, first they start the Vedarambham, not a Vedangarambham. So Vedarambha and Ashtami, Pratipada, Chaturdashi and Amavasya. Those tithis we can't recite the mantra. So those 4 days we learn the Vedangas. So if you are go to the Gurukula, then you will understand when they are, what is the process of learning. Because you know that sometimes we don't know the process of learning. So we said, oh, it is very difficult for us. But it's a process. And it takes 10 years and 12 years. Sometimes if you have become a Ganapati, it takes 15 years. So lot of Ashtami, Pratipada, Chaturdasi and Amavasya, Purnima. So those days you have learned Vedangas. And after that, first they have to, in our Vedic learning process, first they have to memorize the mantras. And after that, the Bhashya. Not they are like in modern education, whatever they are learning, the guru, the teacher, explain at that time. But in Vedic tradition, first they have to memorize all the mantras, and after that, not today, not after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, when Guru think that it is a good person to understand that, then the Guru deliver the meaning of the mantra to the Shishya.
Right. I think there is a question I can't understand. Is Nirukta a dictionary?
No, it's not dictionary, but it's a Niravachana Shastra. Etymology, people are saying in English, but I'm not telling that it's a dictionary. There are a lot of Vedic dictionaries, but it is a Niravachana Shastra. Niravachana Shastra means, like I told you, dictionary means you lot of word of those words are in you can learn through the grammar. But the niruktas, the Vedic difficult words, the grammar can't fit them, that words. So Nirukta will help to know about the exact meaning of those words.
Right. Is Chandas simply describes rules how to pronounce the words in rhythmic manner?
Yeah, not pronounce the word, rhythmic manner only.
Okay.
Rhythms.
Right.
Pronunciation, we are not the Shiksha Vedanga and Pratishakhya.
Is there a conflict between the Shastras of two Vedangas? Then which one takes priority? For example, not sure if this is makes sense. If Jyotisha says that the Muhurta, just a minute. If the Jyotisha says that the Muhurta for an activity is on particular time, Monday, 2 p.m., but Kalpa says it should not be done on Monday.
So which Kalpa? I think Kalpa never says that don't do at 2 p.m. Kalpa told about Kalpa Shastra teaches us to do that, how to do that. But Muhurta come from the Jyotish Shastra.
Okay.
And there is no Shastra and Vedanga. Vedanga is also Shastra. Vedas and scriptures. So Vedangas and then people are thinking that Shastra means Nyaya Shastra, Mimamsa Shastra, Yoga Shastra, Sankhya Shastra, Vaisheshik Shastra. Shastra means the Rakshanam Yah Karoti, Vedanam Vakyanam Rakshanam Yah Karoti, that Shastra. So whatever in Vedas and how to follow, the Shastras will tell us how to follow the rules and regulations and rituals. So helping, the Shastras helping. So first you should all have to learn Vedas and then you'll think about the Shastras. Okay.
Okay. Is the script Maharshi Lagada available even today? Anyone is doing research on that?
No, nobody. I think we should have to think about that. But in Jyotish Shastra, they forgot our Lagadacharya's rishis because they are saying it's a Vedic Jyotisha, and we are learning the Varahamihira, Aryabhatta, and these Shastras.
Okay. Even today, we select muhurtas for auspicious events. Would this principles process be similar to what is mentioned in the Jyotisha Vedanga?
We have to go and take the slokas, but normally Panchangam, Tithi Karana Muhurta Nakshatra, Lagna. These are called Panchangam. So,
yeah. Which is the sequence that you will recommend for the study? For example, start with which Vedanga?
Shiksha. Shiksha is the first.
Okay. Could you please repeat 3 types of Jyotisha Shastra?
There are two types of division of the 3 Shastras. First is the Samhita, Hora, Skandha. And the second is the Gadit, Falit, and Siddhanta.
The Vedas are mainly for performing yajna. May I request that this statement be elaborated?
Veda hi yajnartham abhipravritta. That means Vedas is only for the yajnas, but lot of people saying, oh, it is not a exact word, because they don't want to listen that word Veda for yajna. Yajna, there are many types of yajnas. Just we are thinking that yajna means whatever we are going to devato deshena dravyasya tyago nama yajna. We some materials we put in the homa yajnashala and swaha, that is the yajna. People are thinking that. Because yajna, there are many varieties of the yajna. If you are doing the paropakara, it's also a yajna. So I told that Veda has everything. And which section do you want to know? Which section we all have to know that. So we will go through it, go through the Vedas. We don't have to say that this is in Vedas or not. But if we are going to do research, so go through the Vedas and definitely you'll find it. Because I am not a Brahma. I'm not a Brahman so I know that all sections of the Vedas. But I'm telling that if we are giving our time and we need a proper guru, and then definitely, but like Rig Veda, there are many others. I'm a Ganapati of the Krishna Veda. So I know the Krishna Veda's beauty. But the Sama Veda, Thara Veda, and Rig Veda, each Veda you have to take 12 years to 15 years. So if you are going to learn the 4 Vedas, it takes 50 years already. So what we'll do next? So definitely, so we don't have to say that this section has in Vedas or not. But if we are going to do the research, definitely we'll find in these 4 Vedas.
What is the difference between Havir Yajna and Soma Yajna in performance and fruits? मतलब है कि करना और फल दोनों में क्या फर्क है?
वो 3 टाइप से हैं. एक तो सप्त हवीर यज्ञ, एक है सप्त पाक यज्ञ एंड एक है सप्त सोम यज्ञ. तो सबके लिए सब चीज नहीं है. हवीर यज्ञ और पाक यज्ञ वो गृहस्थ के लिए है. जिन्होंने विवाह के बाद से अग्नि लेते हैं ना, विवाह के बाद एक अग्नि ली जाती है. और उसके बाद से जो उसके लिए औपासन यज्ञ करते हैं. औपासन सायं प्रातः औपासन, वो स्वाहा 2 आहुति देते, अग्नय सृष्टि करते और अग्नय स्वाहा और अग्नय सूर्य सृष्टि करते स्वाहा, सूर्याय स्वाहा सूर्याय सृष्टि करते ऐसे. लेकिन जब श्रौत याग करते हैं, श्रौत याग में तो श्रौत अग्नि लेते हैं. जब अग्निहोत्री हो जाते हैं, फिर अग्निहोत्र दर्श पूर्णमास चातुर्मास्य पशुबंध सोम, और भी इसके डिवीजन है, तो दर्श पूर्णमास इत्यादि से. तो उसमें वो उसको करते हैं. और करने और फल में ये क्वेश्चन था ना कि करने में क्या फल है, और क्या क्वेश्चन था, सॉरी, कि कर्म
करना कैसे और उसका फल क्या, परफॉर्मेंस एंड फ्रूट्स में कौन सा फर्क है हविर यज्ञ और सोम यज्ञ में?
तो देखिए भाई, जो चीजें जिसको करनी है और जब करनी है तो निर्देश किया गया है कि ये कौन करेगा और ये कौन करेगा. और फल क्या है, तो फल क्या, हम भोजन क्यों करते हैं? जिस तरह हम सामान्य फल कहेंगे तो एक आपको सामान्य फल बताते हैं कि स्वर्ग कामः अग्निहोत्रम जुहुयात्. स्वर्ग की काम. अब आपके मन में प्रश्न होगा, स्वर्ग की देखा है कोई? स्वर्ग और नरक, हेवन और हेल कोई देखा? क्यों हम करें भाई? हमको लभ्य माने फले दृष्टे नादृष्ट परिकल्पना. हमको जब प्रत्यक्ष दिख रहा है कि कुछ फल ही नहीं है, तो हम क्या देखेंगे कि बाद में कुछ फल मिलेगा? ये मन में क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. लेकिन सामान्य तौर पर हमारे शरीर को ऊर्जा चाहिए, हमारी एक्टिविटी, हमारी जो मशीन है उसके एक शक्ति चाहिए. शक्ति मीन्स मन के हारे हार है और मन के जीते जीत. तो मन एव मनुष्याणाम कारणम बंध मोक्ष. क्यों? मन को ही बताया कारण. इतना सब तो सबका ये है कि ये करने से हमें एक ऊर्जा शक्ति मिलती है और जिससे हम अपने कार्य को निर्विघ्न रूप से अच्छे से कर पाते हैं, जो भी कार्य को हम उठाते हैं। तो इसका फल ये है, करना है तो हम करने से हमें 3 तरह की शुद्धि होती है। आदि भौतिक, मतलब ये 5 एलिमेंट्स की बॉडी है, ये 5 एलिमेंट का कॉस्मोस है, दोनों की शुद्धि पहली होती है। शुद्धि मतलब व्हाटएवर जो उसका धर्म है, जल तत्व का जो धर्म है जल तत्व करता है, अग्नि तत्व का जो धर्म अग्नि तत्व करता है, एंड देन आदि दैविक शुद्धि। हम भगवान से कनेक्ट होते हैं, एक दैविक एनर्जी है जिससे हमें एक कनेक्शन हमारा होता है। और तीसरा सेक्शन होता है आध्यात्मिक कॉस्मिक एनर्जी, जहां हमको अपनी आत्मा से परमात्मा को कनेक्ट करना होता है। तो आत्मा तत्व से परमात्मा तत्व का साक्षात्कार यही फ्रूट है, यही फल है। ठीक है कि हम आत्मा से परमात्मा को जाने, यही है। और ये एकदम ऐसी ही मीनिंग है। बाकी अगर आप कहेंगे कि एग्जैक्ट क्या है, तो अग्निहोत्रम जुहुयात स्वर्ग कामः, ये लिखा है कि अग्निहोत्र करने से स्वर्ग की प्राप्ति होती है, लेकिन उसका मीनिंग ये है जो मैंने आपको बताया। ठीक है।
How each type of Vedanga is linked to Vedas, how the 6 Vedas are connected to each Veda.
भाई हमने पहले ही बताया ना कि वेदांग क्या है, कि छंदः पादौ तो, और एक वेद से थोड़े, वेद मतलब वो चारों वेद। हम ऋग्वेदांगम तो नहीं कहा, यजुर्वेदांगम तो नहीं कहा, उन्होंने कहा वेदांगम, मतलब ये चारों वेद के ये अंग हैं। अब हमने बताया छंदः पादौ तु वेदस्य, पोएटिक मीटर जो हेल्प करेगा वो चारों वेदों को करेगा हेल्प। कल्प शास्त्र जो हेल्प करेगा वो चारों वेदों को करेगा। तो ये छयों को पढ़ना अनिवार्य है। ब्राह्मणेन निष्कारणो धर्मः षडंगो वेदो ध्येयो ज्ञेयश्च, षडंग सहित ही वेद का अध्ययन करना है। ये 6 अंगों के साथ ही वेदाध्ययन करना है।
Namaste Guruji. By understanding Bhagavad Gita, can we come to conclusion that we gain whole knowledge of Vedas?
क्या knowledge of Vedas? Sorry.
अगर हम भगवत गीता पढ़ें तो हमको पूरा वेद का ज्ञान हो जाएगा क्या?
अब केवल हम पानी पी लें तो भोजन हो जाएगा? पानी तो आधार है ना। शरीर को क्या चाहिए? जल चाहिए। और शरीर में 3 भाग जल ही है, तो केवल हम जल पी लें तो भोजन हो जाएगा? चलिए हम 1 घंटा सो लेते हैं, शायद नींद तो पूरी हो गई। वो फिलोसफिकल वे में बोलना अच्छा लगता है कि वो गीता सार है, लेकिन गीता को देखिए, हर चीज के 2 फॉर्म होते हैं, ग्रास फॉर्म एंड सटल फॉर्म, स्थूल फॉर्म और सूक्ष्म फॉर्म। सामान्य तौर पे आप देखेंगे तो गीता एक उपदेश है, ऐसा उपदेश जब हमारे यहाँ एक जगह युद्ध चल रहा था, युद्ध में भी हम गीता का उपदेश सुने। ये हमारा धर्म है ना, युद्ध में जहां मारने और काटने की बात होती है। आज रशिया और यूक्रेन में वार हो रहा है तो वहां कोई उपदेश कर रहा है? वहां तो सीधे मिसाइलें दागी जा रही है। तो उस जगह पे भी उपदेश किया गया। और किसने उपदेश किया? तो भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने किया। किसको उपदेश किया? एक जो ग्रेट आर्चर था, अर्जुन को उपदेश किया। तो उसमें वो पॉइंट ऑफ और बताया गया है, तो वेद का सार, मतलब वो अकेला सार नहीं है, वेद के 3 सार है। जब आदि शंकराचार्य जी ने प्रस्थान त्रयी लिखा है, तो गीता, उपनिषद एंड वेदांत सूत्रास, तो ये तीनों को पढ़ेंगे आप लोग, तब आपको वेद का वो सार मिलेगा, एसेंस। केवल गीता पढ़ने से नहीं मिलेगा। तीनों प्रस्थान त्रयी उसका नाम ही रखा गया है। तो गीता हमें एक डायरेक्शन देता है, न कि पूरा वेद। जो चीजें इतने बड़े बड़े टेक्स्ट में इतने डिफिकल्ट उसके लिखे गए हैं, उसको आप ऐसे जान लेंगे तो बड़ा इजी हो जाएगा। तो स्थूल अर्थ आप जान लेंगे, धर्म क्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेता युद्धसवः। आज वो जो है उसको आप धर्म क्षेत्र में, कुरुक्षेत्र में कुछ युद्ध हो रहा था, ये आप जानने से पूरा वेदार्थ का मीनिंग जानना कठिन होता है, लेकिन ये स्थूल फॉर्म है। लेकिन सूक्ष्म फॉर्म है, ये है कि जब उपदेश कर रहे थे भगवान, तो उपदेश की क्या विधा थी, किस तरह अर्जुन उसको ग्रहण कर रहा था वैखरी वाणी से। देयर आर 4 टाइप्स ऑफ वाणी आल्सो, परा, पश्यंती, मध्यमा, वैखरी। तो परांग नाभि मूला, जब हम बोलते हैं तो नाभि में परावाणी होती है। और जब तो तुरीयम वाचो मनुष्या वदंती, द लास्ट जो वाणी है तुरीय वाणी, उस वाणी से मनुष्य, जो हम लोग बोलते हैं, भगवान ने श्री कृष्ण को उपदेश, श्री कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को उपदेश किया। तो उस उपदेश के जो जो कुछ बातें हैं वो गीता में आया है। सॉरी फॉर सेइंग दैट, बट केवल गीता पढ़ने से आप वेद का नहीं जान पाएंगी, क्योंकि वेद को जानने के लिए तो बहुत परिश्रम करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है।
Could you please share the shlokas that elucidate the meaning of each Vedanga on your PPT? जो श्लोक
हाँ,
है,
हम मेल करके भेज देंगे उसको।
धन्यवाद, क्योंकि आपका श्लोक सुनते बहुत अच्छा लगता है। Okay. Oh, is each Vedanga written by different authors? Like Maharshi Lagada is author of Jyotisha Lagada Shastra.
हाँ, डेफिनेटली प्रत्येक शास्त्र को, प्रत्येक वेदांग को अलग अलग ऋषियों ने लिखा है।
Can you please repeat Saundarya Lahari Shloka? How to chant? Please it for 100 Shloka. पता नहीं उसका सब मतलब क्या है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है। Can you please repeat Saundarya Lahari Shloka 1? How to chant? Please. Is it same for 100 shlokas? Okay.
हाँ, वो पहला जो श्लोक शुरू होता है, भूमौ स्खलित पादानां भूमिरेवावलंबनम त्वयि जाता पराधानां त्वमेव शरणं शिवे, ये डिफरेंट है। बाकी सौंदर्य लहरी को 2 विभागों में जो इसकी कथा को बता देते हैं कि शंकराचार्य और शिव का ये उपदेश है। तो शंकराचार्य जी ने शिव से मिलने गए और वहां पे उन्होंने ये ग्रंथ प्राप्त किया। 1 श्लोक से लेके 41 श्लोक तक, 41 श्लोक तक। और पूरा पूरा वो भाग लेके आ रहे थे जब कैलाश से, तो रास्ते में नंदी ने उनसे छीन लिया, और वो जब छीना तो 2 भागों में बट गया। तो 1 से 41 श्लोक तक, 41 तक शंकराचार्य जी के पास रह गया, और बाकी का जो ग्रंथ था वो उनके पास रह गया, नंदी के पास। भगवान पूरा आदि शंकराचार्य जी शंकर जी के पास गए और बोले ऐसी ऐसी घटना हो गई। तो उन्होंने कहा कि जो पूर्व भाग है उसको सौंदर्य लहरी बोलते हैं, और आगे का भाग आप अपने आनंद के लिए लिखेंगे, आगे का भाग आपको पूरा करना है तो उसको आनंद लहरी बोलते हैं। ठीक है। तो सौंदर्य, तो उसमें पहले के भागों में भगवती की सौंदर्य की चर्चा की गई, भगवती कैसी है, भगवती के हर एक भाग की चर्चा की है। और जो अगला भाग उसमें कुंडलिनी एक्टिवेशन और भगवती की सूक्ष्म विद्याओं का वर्णन कहा गया। तो पहला जो श्लोक यही था। दूसरा जो श्लोक है कि शिव शक्त्या युक्त, तो पूरा इसी तरह चैंटिंग की जाती है, इसी तरह पूरा उसको चैंट करना है।
शायद उसका मतलब ये है कि वो छंदस जो है तो यही रिदम में चलता रहेगा क्या?
जी जी जी, केवल पहला श्लोक का रिदम चेंज होता है। वो भूमौ स्खलित पादानां भूमिरेवावलंबनम त्वयि जाता पराधानां त्वमेव शरणं शिवे, ये पहला बोल के, ये श्लोक नहीं है, फिर भी वो एक प्रार्थना है। और फिर शुरू होता है शिव शक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तः प्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अधस्तामाराध्यां हरिहर विरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृत पुण्यः प्रभवति। तो उसका रूल से किसी तरह भी आप गा सकते हैं, लेकिन 6 अक्षर पे रुकना है और फिर 11 अक्षर पे रुकना है। ये हम नहीं करके हमारे तरह ही गाइए, लेकिन वो पॉज वहां पे दीजिए। ठीक है। ओके।
A short notes which is the summary of what respected speaker is narrating through PPT, can it be made available, which will be highly useful to the participants? A short notes चाहिए.
ये तो अब प्रभाकर सही कर सकते हैं. मेरा जो ज्ञान था वो बहुत छोटा ज्ञान है, बहुत छोटा हमारे पास नॉलेज है. हम तो सोचते हैं कि हम फिजिकली ही पढ़ाते हैं, ऑनलाइन में हमको आदत नहीं है, और जाके इन पर्सन ही लेक्चर भी देते हैं. तो इस कंप्यूटर का थोड़ा ज्ञान कम है, तो जो भी थोड़ा बहुत ज्ञान है तो इसके लिए हम एक हेल्प ले लेंगे प्रभाकर सर से, और आप लोग को उपलब्ध कराने का कोशिश करेंगे.
धन्यवाद. Is it necessary to do yajna in Kali Yuga? Taking name of God said to be enough in Kali Yuga. मतलब भगवान का नाम लेना काफी है या यज्ञ करना भी है?
एक जगह ये पुराण में एक श्लोक आता है, भागवत पुराण में, कि त्रेता कृते सतयुगे ऐसे करके एक आता है. उसका मीनिंग मैं बताता हूँ, मुझे भी ध्यान नहीं आ रहा है. कि त्रेतायाम यजतो मखई, त्रेता युग में, चारों युग में क्या क्या होता था. तो त्रेतायाम यजतो मखई, त्रेता युग में यज्ञ होता था. उससे में राम जी ने यज्ञ किया था. द्वापरे तू हरि चर्चा, द्वापर में क्या होता, कृष्ण जी ने हरि चर्चा की थी. और कलौ कलौ तू हरि कीर्तनम, कलयुग में हरि कीर्तन ही सबसे श्रेष्ठ. श्री राम जय जय राम. लेकिन हाँ, ये तो सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, अरे कुछ करना नहीं है, दोबारा राम का नाम ले लो. और हम चाहते भी हैं कि हमको जो अच्छा लगे वो कहीं मिल जाए, किसी स्क्रिप्चर में मिल जाए. लेकिन जो हमारे कर्म हैं वो तो करना ही पड़ेगा. मतलब कहने का मतलब, जो पहले के ऋषि लोग इतना बहुत ऋषि की तरह रहते थे ना, वो जैसा हम भी ये पहने हैं, पहले के लोग ये भी नहीं पहनते थे, आचरण भी वैसा ही था. तो थोड़ा सा छूट दिया गया है कि कलयुग में, कि थोड़ा नियम को थोड़ा सा करके, लेकिन नियम तो करना है. जिसको जो ब्राह्मण का जो धर्म उसको ब्राह्मण को करना है, क्षत्रिय धर्म को क्षत्रिय को करना है, और जिसका जिसका जो धर्म, स्त्री को स्त्री धर्म निभाना है, पुरुष को पुरुष धर्म निभाना है, छात्र को छात्र धर्म निभाना है, और गुरु को गुरु धर्म निभाना है. तो धर्म से भाग नहीं सकते हैं.
Who can be called Ghanapati? Definition of Ghanapati.
जो 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 घन पढ़ लेता है उसको घनापाठी. एक मंत्र का घन नहीं, 14 साल 15 साल पढ़ने के बाद एक एक मंत्र का घन पढ़ता है तो उसको घनापाठी बोलते हैं.
मैं बोलता है कि glad to be taught by Professor Tripathi साहब.
धन्यवाद आप सभी का.
और भी है, anybody can learn to recite Saundarya Lahari online through Veda Samskruti Pathashala.
हाँ, वो बहुत सुंदर चैनल है, हम आप लोग को भी रिकमेंड करेंगे. बहुत ही अच्छा, वो लोग अच्छे अच्छे स्कॉलर्स को बुलाते हैं, अच्छे अच्छे स्कॉलर से रिसाइट कराते हैं, और आप कर सकते हैं. व्योमा बहुत अच्छा है चैनल.
I mean, these are the questions from the chat box. Others, in case they have.
Okay. Thank you for the rapid section, rapid fire. I hope all the people who have asked the questions have got the answers. Still, you have any doubt, raise your hand and then take your chance.
I have only one thing, that त्रिपाठी जी का श्लोक, कुछ अच्छा श्लोक सुने, वो श्लोक सुनने में आनंद होता है.
एक्चुअली हम लोग ऐसे ही पढ़ाई किए हैं कि जब भी कुछ बात कहनी रहती है तो विदाउट प्रमाणास हम लोग नहीं बोल पाते हैं, तो प्रमाण थोड़ा देना पड़ता है. तो इसलिए श्लोक को या जो लिखा है कई ग्रंथों में, तो वही हमारा आधार है, उसी के अनुसार हम बताते हैं.
सौगंधी जी बोलिए.
नमस्ते महोदया। मेरा प्रश्न नहीं है, रिक्वेस्ट है। जो भी आप श्लोक बोलेंगे वो एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए, वो श्लोक जो भी आप बोलेंगे वो कृपया वो पीपीटी में इंक्लूड कीजिए, तो हम स्क्रीनशॉट लेके उस पे मनन कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि एक एक वर्ड जो आप बोलते हैं उसका इतना अर्थ है, तो हम बाद में दोबारा सुनेंगे आपका वीडियो, तो हम उसको नोट भी कर सकते हैं हमारे बुक में, तो मनन करने के लिए इजी होगा।
आप जो
संस्कृत भी थोड़ा आ जाएगा उसमें।
आप जो अभी तक जितना पढ़ी उसमें कुछ नोट किया?
हाँ, लिखा है गुरुजी। जो भी आप बोलते हैं, एक फर्स्ट वर्ड लिखते थे, उसके बाद गूगल में जाके सर्च करते हैं, कभी कभी मिलता है, कभी कभी नहीं मिलता है।
क्या नहीं
आज
मिला?
आप निरुक्त के बारे में कुछ बोला,
हाँ
तो
जी जी।
वो खांड के बारे में, तो हमने एक वर्ड लिखा, बट जब लिखते हैं दूसरा वर्ड आप बोल देंगे, तीसरा वर्ड आ जाएगा, तब तक एक ही लिख सकते हैं। दोबारा वीडियो को जब हम सुनेंगे दोबारा लिखते हैं, तो
एक्चुअली
फिर
ये सारे वो तो है ही, मैं कोशिश करूंगा, क्योंकि देखिए फ्लो होता है और फ्लो में वो हम लोग पीपीटी नहीं कर पाते हैं। हमारा एक समस्या है मेरे साथ में, हम जब तक आप लोग को देखेंगे नहीं, वो हम नहीं, हमको हमारे अंदर एनर्जी नहीं आती है कि वो
समझ में आ गया गुरुजी,
तो
समझ में
इसलिए
आया। हम एक काम कर सकते हैं, हम वो पहला वर्ड लिख के गूगल भी कर सकते हैं। अगर नहीं मिला तो आपका ईमेल या कुछ,
हाँ वो आपको दे देंगे ये लोग, हमारा व्हाट्सएप नंबर या कुछ भी ले लीजिएगा। तो उसमें आपको जो देखिए, हम इतनी सेक्शंस पढ़ाए हैं, अगर सही में आप लोग पढ़े होंगे तो नोट्स किए होंगे कि ये सेक्शन, और अगर आपको जहां नहीं समझ में आई उसको हम एक अच्छा उस पे सेशन आपको दे सकते हैं कि क्लियरली, क्योंकि ये कोर्स का यही मायने है कि आप सभी को उसमें एंट्री हो, कि इसमें घुसने का एक मौका मिले। आप घुस गए तो फिर रिसर्च करेंगे, 3 महीने में 30 साल की बात आप नहीं जान सकते।
हाँ।
तो बस 3 महीना इसलिए है ताकि आपको एक समय मिले, एक इंटरेस्ट जागे कि करना चाहिए। तो बस आप उसको, हमारा नंबर आपको दे देंगे सर, प्रभाकर सर, या आपसे ले लीजिएगा। और आपको जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं, आपको लगे क्लियर नहीं हुआ है, मैं उसको श्लोक मीनिंग और बता सकता हूँ। ठीक है,
धन्यवाद महोदया। राम राम महोदया।
Okay. Anybody else wants to interact? Otherwise, I think we had enough question answer session. Let us thank Krishna Murari Tripathi ji for a beautiful session on Vedas and Vedangas. Now we are going to have Dharma Shastras tomorrow and after. So now for today, we will all thank him for the session.
Okay, thank you.
Now we will have Prarthana, chant Prarthana, and then Janaganamana. Thank you, ji.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधना सधना सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। स्वस्ति।
Dhanyawad. Now let us recite Janaganamana national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय
Yeah. Thank you, Challa Chittibabu garu, for reciting national anthem. Now